Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is the Thursday afternoon criminal docket for August the 19th, 2021. And let me start with quick announcements. Mr. Al Alvarez.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. This is Al Alvarez. I'm in Georgetown, Your Honor. We are in the middle of a trial right now. We just finished a pre-trial. I was asking for a continuance on Francisco Sanchez.
Okay.
He's in my office.
Do you know what number that is on the court's docket?
No, Judge. They did send me a docket, but I can't find it.
Okay, what's the name of the defendant?
Francisco Sanchez.
He's number 45, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and Mr. Sanchez is present in your
Correct,
office? Okay.
No, I'm in Georgetown. He's
No,
my
in
office.
your office back home?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so so I need to sign your order of substitution. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and this is on CR 21-05348-I. Okay, I certainly understand your situation, Mr. Alvarez. I'm going to order that he get a mobile alcohol monitoring device within 48 hours. And then once he provides you proof, go ahead and I'll allow you to do a waiver of arraignment.
Very good, Your Honor.
Okay, good luck at your trial, and I cannot believe y'all are in person.
We're 100 panel members.
What?
100 panel members.
Well, stay safe, Mr. Alvarez.
I am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, take care. Mr. Arredondo?
Good afternoon, Judge. Good to
Good
see
afternoon.
you. Judge, have number 27 on your docket, Gaspar Iracheta. We submitted just to announce, it hasn't been signed, Judge. It has not been signed, but we submitted the waiver of arraignment along with proof of the interlock, Judge. It says on Odyssey that it was forwarded to your queue.
CR 21-05474-I, Gaspar Iracheta. Ms. Rivera, can you verify that?
Yes, ma'am. 1 second. I see the order, Judge. I'm just looking for the proof of, okay, yes. He has it with Lifesaver, and this receipt was from August the 2nd of this year, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Soto, that way you know. Okay, then go ahead and I'll set you up for your first status conference. And that'll be on September the 21st.
Okay, Judge.
And that'll be at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have for today. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you. Okay, Attorney Chris Sully.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. I have number 2 on the docket. It's Alejandro Alvarez. I don't believe he's present, Your Honor. I've called the number I have for him. He hasn't reached out to me.
Is he aware of today's hearing?
That's
sir?
just my announcement, Your Honor.
Is he aware of today's hearing? Sir?
I wasn't able to make direct communication with him, Your Honor. I did call his number and I left a message. I don't know if he received the letter from the court regarding the court date, but I wasn't able to make direct contact with him.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing was returned back to the court, so since it wasn't returned back, we have to assume that he did accept it. So, okay, Mr. Sully, then at the end of the docket, if he still hasn't presented himself, we will have to issue a NISA.
Very well, Your Honor. May I be excused or should I stay on
No,
for the
sir.
end docket?
You may be excused.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you. Mr. Alvarez, I apologize. I know you have you're at the airport, right?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. And you're Priscilla, right, Zamora?
Yes.
Okay, and she's a plea today?
No, Your Honor, it's not going to be a plea. Judge, we're gonna be filing we would ask for a suppression. We would ask for an in-person. She was going to pay initially, but she can't have a DWI on her record. So unfortunately, we applied and she was denied. So we have no choice but to go through the procedures.
Okay, I did see Ms. Zamora on, so you will be filing a motion to suppress and ask for it to be in person. Is that correct?
That is correct, Judge. And
Okay.
the only other issue we have, of course, is what I brought up this morning. Ms. Zamora just gave birth to a child about a month ago. So she has the device. I'm assuming she is breastfeeding, and she would ask the court would entertain her not having a device.
Okay, this
She's
is on
had it-
CR 1708385-I. Ms. Soto, do you show who Ms. Zamora has her device with?
4 years, Judge.
She has her analog device with Smart Start, Judge, and I did run the report for the last 6 months, Judge, and she has not had any violations.
Okay,
She's had it for 4 years, Your Honor.
I understand, but it's because it's her second DWI. Let me just verify. This was prior to the statute, is that correct?
Yes, Judge, this was prior to the statute, yes, Judge.
Okay. Well,
She
there
just can't
being,
afford it, Judge.
I understand. Okay, being that it was prior to the statute, she's had the device for approximately 4 years. She's had 0 violations. I'll go ahead and hear from the state prior to issuing a ruling.
Judge, we're under the assumption that she was going to plead today. That's why we thought it was going to be pointless for her to remove the device with a requirement for her for probation. We're just going to put on the record that we're opposed to the removal of the device, just for the record.
Okay, and I understand that, but I'm gonna go ahead and grant the defense counsel's request, submit an order for removal,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
that'll be forwarded to my queue. How much time do you need to file your motion to suppress?
When we can do it today, Judge. When we submit our order for the removal, we'll do it today.
Okay, I'm gonna set a tickler for September the 3rd to make sure that it's been submitted.
Absolutely, not a problem.
And then that way, if it's not, we'll take it up
Yes, ma'am.
soon thereafter. Okay, you and your client may be excused.
Thank you. I'm very grateful that you called my case. I'm about to board a flight. Thank you very much.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
May I be
thank you.
seated?
You certainly may, sir. Okay, Mr. Capello, we lost you.
I'm right here, Judge. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay, Mr. Capello, what case?
Judge, I'm here on number 32, I believe, on the court's criminal docket, State of Texas versus Victor Medrano.
Okay, CR 20-10984-I. Mr. Victor Medrano, is Mr. Medrano present?
No, Your Honor, I doubt that he's going to be present. Report that I have for this honorable court is I was appointed to represent Mr. Medrano on 11/14/20. The case was filed in the county court at law number 8. I had an agreement with the prosecutors there to a probated sentence in this case. I got the plea papers that we were supposed to meet on 12/2/20. I called Mr. Medrano. The phone said it was not working at this time. I've called him, left messages. This case was transferred to the county court at law number 9 on 1/20/21. I've reached out to him. I've called him. I've left messages. I tried to get a hold of the bondsman. We were not successful, Judge. He knew about the signature date on 12/2/20 in county court at law number 8, but he just has not kept in touch with me in this case.
Okay, and what about today's date? Did he receive any notification for today's hearing?
Yes, Your Honor, I left a message on his voicemail, and we also sent him a text message. to his-
Okay, sir. All right, well then, I'll accept your announcement on the record, and at the end, if he hasn't shown up, we'll have to take a knife then.
You want me to stay on, Judge, or?
No, sir, it's not necessary.
Judge, and I apologize for that case this morning. I just saw it. It was a transfer from County Court 6. I apologize, Judge.
It's okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have a good day. Okay,
You
Attorney
too.
Christian Vega? Yes, sir. Mr. Vega?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here for Mr. Hernandez. This case was filed in 2017. I was just appointed on July of this year and July 15th. and he was deported. I was informed by Reyes bail bond and the man that posted bond that Mr. Hernandez was deported and has not entered again.
Okay, sir, what case number is this? Or do you know what number it is on the court docket?
26 on the court's docket, Your Honor.
Okay. So that is CR 1708689-I, State of Texas versus Roberto Granados Hernandez.
That is
And
correct.
Mr. Hernandez was deported?
Yes.
Okay. Did you hear me?
No, I did not, Your Honor.
Okay, I said that I'll have to take a nice sigh because I'll lose track of the case. So, I
All
mean,
right.
it's not going to be necessary for a status hearing at this time.
Okay. May I do
Okay.
so?
Yes, you certainly may.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Palacios Love.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I have number 56 on the court's docket. This case is set on a motion to reduce bond. Really, what I'm really just looking forward for the court to do is to turn it into a cash bond. Apparently, all the family is from Mexico. Nobody can sign for him. They all live here, but they don't have, they can't sign for him. Nobody's accepting to do the signature. They won't let them do the signature. So he can post a cash bond, but not a cash surety bond.
Got you.
And so he has been living here and working here. He doesn't have really any ties with Mexico other than they came from there a long time ago. They just never got documented.
Okay, that's
My
CR.
client is a United States citizen.
Okay, let me have the deputy bring him up. CR 21086005-I, State of Texas versus Axel Ponce. Can you bring Axel Ponce, please?
Yes, Your Honor, he's coming.
Is he English speaking or Spanish speaking?
He's
He's an
English.
English speaker.
Okay.
So he said that he was going to be able to come up with probably, you know, for about maybe of $1,000 to $2,000 is probably the max he could come up with. I was able to bring down the assault to a cash bond also, so he'll be paying $1,500 if he wants to post bond on the assault. But the misdemeanor was 3,000 cash surety, and he can have a problem with the signature. So we just are asking the court to set something of cash bond.
Okay, so who is the alleged victim here?
Leslie Torres, the defendant's girlfriend.
And is he planning to get out and go straight to the girlfriend, or is he's going to stay away from the girlfriend?
Judge, for this one, we just got the victim's phone number this morning. We haven't been able to reach out to her, so we're asking for a short reset so we can try to reach out to her, see how she thought about the reduction.
Okay, well, that's going to be for the status. So for right now, Ms. Palacios Lev is asking for $1,000 cash bond. Do you have an objection to that?
We do, Judge. We have to reach out to the victim on that one, Judge. Yeah, Judge, see how what she think what the reduction is.
Your Honor, and I just don't think he understands if somebody posted for him, they'd be able to pay 300 and he'd get out. That's not the issue. The issue that holds him unnecessarily is the fact that nobody can sign for him. So he needs to be able to sign for himself. So it needs to be set to a cash bond. It's not really a reduction. He's going to be paying more. So he's not getting reduced any amount. He's just being able to sign out and use his signature as opposed to somebody else.
Well, I understand what you're saying.
Oh, I didn't know if the state might have.
Oh, okay. I don't know, Mr. Nguyen.
I don't.
Okay. No, I understand. So I will, okay, so the state's objection is so noted, but I'm going to set it at $1,000 cash bond. And then see what happens then. So I have that he still needs to be arraigned though.
Yes, he's, well,
Are you gonna be getting a waiver of arraignment for me?
Your Honor, I didn't have him. You know what? They did do as an arraignment and a slash cash fund. So if you wanna push us back to the end and we can do the arraignment when you do all the other arraignments, I'm fine with that too.
Okay, then I'll take him up for that as well. Okay, so Mr. Ponce, we'll call you back up in just a minute, okay?
Judge, am I real quick?
Okay, and Mr. Nguyen, what did you want to add?
Judge, can you add the condition that the defendant have no harmful contact with the victim, at least?
Yes, but I haven't finished with him. We're
Okay.
still gonna arraign him.
Okay.
Okay, but I will. Okay. So Attorney Jesse Contreras? Mr. Contreras?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, I'm
Okay.
present.
Sure. Okay, so you have Eduardo Falcon, is that correct?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. That's gonna be a trial, Your Honor. You can set it up for trial.
Okay, CR 180204210-I, State of Texas versus Eduardo Falcon. Is Mr. Falcon present?
Should be on the line, Your Honor.
Mr. Falcon? Mr. Vasquez, right now we're just taking quick announcements and then we're gonna start with arraignments and pleas. Okay,
Yes,
okay, so is Eduardo Falcon present?
yes,
Okay, so, Mr. Falcon, you're requesting a trial setting, is that correct? Or Mr. Contreras, you're requesting a trial setting?
Yes, that's correct,
Okay.
Mr. Yes.
Okay, does Mr. Falcon have a device?
yes.
Okay, what do you have, a mobile or an interlock?
It's a mobile.
And who do you have that with?
Sober sense.
Okay, Ms. Soto, have any reports come in?
Judge, I have a report from Sober Center the past 2 months. He's had 33 missed tests and 102 late tests.
Okay, Mr. Falcon, this is the first admonishment you're gonna get in front of me, sir, and it better be the last. You
right.
cannot be missing tests and you cannot be having late tests. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have an issue with missing the test because you don't know what time to do it or you get lost during the day, then you need to set alarms. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Late tests are unacceptable as well. If you have a late test because of your work schedule, then get your work schedule, a copy of it, and you need to submit that to the probation officer. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are ordered to pay a $250 fine to Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. And that's to be paid within 14 days. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay. And let me see. I'm gonna wanna see him back so I can see if he's had any further violations.
Yes,
I'm
Your
gonna
Honor.
want him back on September the 16th,
Yes, Your Honor. 1:30 or 9:30?
9:30 for a status.
9:30. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Falcon, at that time, if you have any violations, sir, I will consider revoking your bond and incarcerating you.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. And what is your phone number, Mr. Falcon?
956-330-8073.
Okay, you are excused, sir.
Right.
Okay, CR 1909575-I, CR 1707368-I, the state of Texas versus Andres Ortiz. Mr. Ortiz is present. Is he English speaking or Spanish speaking?
He's English, both, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, he's got some felony pending intoxication assault coming in. I don't know if it's been indicted or not, so I want to wait on that. I know that they changed the recommendation in lieu of that felony, Your Honor, and that recommendation from County Court 9 prosecutors was sent this morning, about 11 o'clock this morning. So I just need more time, again, because of the felony coming in and so this new recommendations on this cases that are before the court, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss, does the state show the felonies at intake or has it already been indicted?
Is that intake, Judge?
Okay, and so Mr. Ortiz, do you have a mobile device or an interlock device? I think he's having issues. Do you know, Mr. Contreras, if he has a mobile device or an interlock device?
I believe he's got a mobile device, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Soto, are you showing anything for him?
Judge, I did find out, sorry, he has his mobile device with SoberSense, and a report for the last 2 months, he had 14 missed tests, 4 positive tests, and 10 late tests, Judge.
Okay, it sounds like your client has some issues that he needs to deal with, Mr. Contreras.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Okay,
Yes.
Mr. Ortiz, can you hear me now? I need to hear you, sir. Can you hear me? Okay, you speak. I need you to come closer to the microphone. Do you understand English or do you understand Spanish?
Español.
Okay, Ms. Castañeda, can you please let him know that he has been, his report shows that he has 14 missed tests, 4 alcohol positive readings, and 10 late tests.
Mr. Ortiz, el reporte que recibieron de usted es que tiene 14 pruebas perdidas, 4 positivas de alcohol y 10 que fueron tarde.
Okay.
Tell him that that is unacceptable.
Eso no, la corte no acepta esto.
And that he is to have 0 violations.
Usted necesita tener 0 violaciones.
Okay.
And because he has violated his bond conditions, he's to pay $250 fine to Mothers Against Drunk Drivers within 14 days.
Y porque ha rompido sus violaciones, ha tenido las violaciones, la corte lo está ordenando que pague una donación de $250 para la compañía, para la Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, y tiene 14 días para hacer eso.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell him that at his next setting, he needs to have 0 violations or I will consider revoking his bond and incarcerating him.
Para la próxima cita necesita tener 0 violaciones o puedo retirar sus condiciones de provisionales.
Okay.
Okay. And let me see. All right, let me have him also come back on September the 16th at 9:30.
Su próxima corte es el 16 de septiembre a las 9:30 de la mañana.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ask him for a phone number.
¿Qué es su número de teléfono, Mr. Ortiz?
510-9897.
510-9897.
Is that area code 956?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, then we'll check his status on his alcohol device on September 16th. Okay, anything else on him, Mr. Contreras?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Castañeda, please let Mr. Ortiz know that he is excused.
Mr. Ortiz se puede retirar.
Okay, gracias, Miss.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, CR 1915600-I, State of Texas versus Gavin Quintanilla. Okay, Mr. Quintanilla, are you present?
Yeah.
Not yeah, it's yes, ma'am, and turn on your camera.
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, this is a young kid. I believe he might be PT eligible, Your Honor. I don't think he's got any prior history other than a Class C, a matter that is pending in municipal court in McAllen, Your Honor. So I will be signing him up if he qualifies for PTD, Your Honor.
Does the state show if he's PTD eligible?
Yes, Judge, the defendant is pretty eligible.
Okay, I'll have him come back with your other setting from this morning on October 28th at 9:30. Between now and then, I expect that the packet will be submitted and under review by the DA's office, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, no problem.
Okay,
May I
now,
be excused? Here?
well, temporarily, I believe I have you at 4 o'clock. Is that?
Yes, we're working
that
out,
is
as I speak to you, we're working out an agreement. Judge Singletary and I are just texting back each other, and we might have an agreement by within 30 minutes or so.
Okay,
Judge?
just keep
All
my
right.
staff posted.
Yes, no problem, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Okay, Attorney Sergio Sanchez.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Sanchez, you have a bad connection. Uh-oh. Mr. Sanchez, you have a bad connection.
Docket number 30.
Okay, let's try that again. Okay, because you had a real bad connection. Number
Yes, ma'am.
30?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have 30 and 31, CR 21-05728-I and CR 21-05727-I. State of Texas versus Ramon Marquez. Is Mr. Marquez present?
Your Honor, I believe he's on bond. For the record, Sergio Sanchez on his behalf. I'm appointed counsel on these two matters. We've reached out to him, Judge, but I can't tell the court he's on. I wasn't able to go through each photo.
Okay, Mr. Marquez, are you present? I don't believe I show anybody by that name. Do you want an opportunity to contact your client?
Your Honor, yes, ma'am, I'll try, Judge, and maybe the court could recall this towards the end of the docket and hopefully excuse me for Court 2, Court 6, Court 4, and the 275th this afternoon.
Well, your client already has an eyesight that was granted against him, so if he doesn't show back up again or you, I mean, it's gonna stand.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. Understood.
Okay, so I'll just wait to see if you log back on.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
And sorry about the technical problem on that, Your Honor.
It's okay, mine's bad right now too. They're supposed to come out and service it.
Yes, ma'am. Well, have a good day, Your Honor.
Fernando Lopez, can you hear me? Mr. Lopez?
Yes, Judge, I apologize. I was on mute. Judge.
No, it's okay. I was probably frozen. I've been having so many problems with my internet. They're supposed to come check it. What I've been telling everybody is as long as you can hear me, keep on going. If I'm frozen in a bad position, don't screenshot and send it everywhere, okay? So,
No
all right,
problem.
so what do you have?
Mr. Zamorano got the mobile device on Tuesday and we forwarded the proof of that the very same Tuesday to Mark.Lugo. So he should have that there, Judge. We've signed the waiver of payment, obviously, but the DA didn't have the proof until Tuesday.
Oh, okay, so he does have a device.
He does have the device, yes.
Okay, and that's CR 20-05000-I, State of Texas versus Pedro Zamorano. Okay, sir. Have you filed your notice of appearance on this? Because I still have another attorney on here.
Yes, Judge, I have not. I'll do that just as soon as we finish today.
Okay, who does he have his device with?
This is going to be with Safeguard Solutions.
Okay, and proof was already e-filed, is that correct?
That is correct, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Rivera, can you see if it's been forwarded to our queue?
One second, Judge, my computer is lagging.
Oh, it's okay. I just want to throw all this Zoom out the window.
Judge, for the record, I don't believe we e-filed it. What we did is Rosie Garcia from Safeguard went ahead and forwarded the proof to Mark Lugo at the county, Hidalgo County. So,
but who's that? It's because if it doesn't go through the clerk's office, then it doesn't get, that the waiver would be rejected.
Right.
It was in fact rejected, Judge.
Okay, so the waiver was rejected. So what you need to do is attach it to the waiver and I'll give you an opportunity to refile it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll give you an opportunity to do that and you'll just get that to me, please, by Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
And how much time do you need, counselors, for his status hearing?
45 days, Judge.
Okay. Return on September 30th at 9:30.
Very good.
Okay, and Ms. Soto, did you get that he has that with Safeguard?
I do not, Judge, no.
Okay, he said that he had it with Safeguard. And what is your phone number, Mr. Zamorano?
956-376-8583, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, you'll be getting a call from the probation department. Make sure that you respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we'll see you then, Mr. Lopez.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, Attorney Judith Cantu.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Judge, I believe I have number 13 on your docket.
Okay, that's CR 210904-I, State of Texas versus Jonathan Cruz. Is Mr. Cruz present?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, at this time, I don't know. I thought we had already arraigned him. That's what he said for. So I don't, if the court wishes to arraign him, I can submit a waiver. I don't know if the court would accept that, but he is aware of the charges. He understands the complaint and he's entering a plea of not guilty. And I find that he's competent to do so.
Mr. Cruz, do you have a mobile alcohol monitoring device or an interlock device?
I believe it's the interlock device. I have it in my vehicle.
Who do you have that with?
In Toxalock.
Okay, and what is your phone number?
My phone number is area code 469-434-4335.
Since you have a device, I'm going to give you an opportunity to submit the proof of device to your attorney, and you have to file your waiver of arraignment and that proof of device by Monday.
Very
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
Your Honor. Judge, and he was asking me, he has had it for about a year. It's coming up on a year next week that he's had it. He just has it, his girlfriend had a baby and he's under some financial difficulty. So he's asking that it be removed. I told him I would ask the court. He did blow a .15 or higher. I know that that is a condition of probation that the court shall impose. I'm not sure if that necessarily is pre-trial or bond mandatory.
It's statutorily required. So, I mean, it's not, unless it's the form of disposition doesn't require it, that would be his only option. But other than that, because of the charge, it's statutorily required, Mr. Cruz.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't have a report on you yet, I'm going to have you come back on September the 16th at 9:30, at which time my probation officer will let me know how you've been doing on that device. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No, Your Honor. Thank you. That's all we have. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Attorney
Thank you.
Edna Cedillo? Okay, Mr. Arredondo, oh, there you go. Sorry.
Sorry, Judge, I somehow
Yes.
blacked out the screen and I couldn't figure it out, but we got it. I have two before the court, Your Honor. That's number 20 and 66. Number 66 would be a plea. I'm assuming that would be called later on in the docket. And number 20 is Jose M. Garcia for an arraignment, Judge.
CR 20-3583-I, yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor. And that one's set for arraignment. If the court is inclined to call those towards the end of the docket, I was just going to ask to be temporarily excused. I do have another setting, Judge.
Yes, you may be temporarily excused unless your client has proof of a interlock or a mobile alcohol monitoring device.
I don't believe that he does, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Garcia, Jose Manuel Garcia, are you present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Garcia, do you have an interlock device or a mobile alcohol monitoring device?
I do not, ma'am.
Okay, then you are gonna have to wait. Okay, I will temporarily excuse you, Ms. Cedillo. Just come back on whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Garcia, you can be on standby. Mr. Arredondo, which case, sir?
Sorry, Judge, I was excused earlier. I forgot about my other cases. Number 53 on your docket, Jorge Luis Garcia, Judge.
Okay, CR 21-09258-I, State of Texas versus Jorge Luis Garcia. Mr. Garcia, is he still in custody?
Yeah, Judge, he's in custody. I went to go visit him yesterday, but I was advised by the sheriff that he was quarantined due to COVID. He didn't test positive, but I believe he made contact with somebody that had tested positive, Judge.
Okay,
So I can just get a 2-week reset, Judge.
okay. So then, do you want an opportunity, will you be seeing him again for him to file a waiver of arraignment, or do you want to be reset on this?
I mean, I'll go see him, Judge, as soon as I can, as soon as I'm allowed to see him in jail. Judge, I'll have him sign the waiver.
Okay, for right now, what I'll do is I'll set him for a status on 9/16 at 1:30. And if for some reason their waiver hasn't been filed for whatever reason it is that you can't see him because of the quarantine or COVID, then we'll just arraign him at that time.
Okay, Judge, but I'll try to get the waiver as soon as I can, Judge.
Okay, anything else?
That's all I have. Just now, that is my final announcement.
Okay, now you're gonna be excused or you're gonna pop back in again.
I'll be excused, Judge.
Okay,
Thank
thank
Judge.
you.
Have a good day.
Okay, Attorney Kelly McInnes?
Good afternoon, Judge. My internet connection has been bad, so I apologize for losing connection 4 or 5 times today. We're here on number 64 and 65 on the docket. Prisciliano Herrera, he's on the screen name EAH. He requires a translator.
Okay, Ms. Castañeda, can you please see him announce Prisciliano Herrera's name?
Prisciliano Herrera. Yes.
Okay, he can hear us. What is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, our announcement is that we're trying to get everything submitted for the going to DWI court. We ran into a little bit of a problem, but we got it resolved now. We've just gotten we've had to file 6 different documents with the court, including waiver of speedy trial, waiver of jury trial, waiver of right to expunction. Everything finally got filed, so we're ready to submit the application. We can submit it today to the court, to the DA's office, Your Honor.
Okay, well, let's see where we're at then on September 28th. Do you want me to reset it for a plea at that time, or just a status to let me know? Why don't we just set it for a status so that you can let me know if everything was submitted and if you have an answer yet?
Very well, Your Honor. So that'll be at 9:30 then?
9/28 at 9:30.
Thank
Ms.
you, Your Honor.
Castañeda, can you please let Mr. Herrera know that he needs to return on September the 28th at 9:30?
Mr. Herrera, su próxima corte es el 28 de septiembre a las 9:30 de la mañana.
Está bien. Gracias.
Okay, tell him he's excused and he can remove himself.
Se puede retirar, Mr. Herrera.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. McInnes. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Okay, Attorney Itzel Martinez.
Good afternoon, Judge. I have number 29 on the docket, Mr. Rene Luna, and he is present and available for an arraignment.
Okay, so does he have a proof of a device?
He does not, Your Honor. I don't believe he does.
Okay, so then we just need to do an arraignment on him then.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna take those up shortly then.
Okay, I also have number 46, I believe, Judge. For the same thing, Judge. He does not have an alcohol monitor yet, and he's present for arraignment.
Okay, I'll take you up shortly. We'll do a little as efficient as we can with everybody.
Thank you, Judge.
So why is Somerset behind you? Are you at Somerset ISD?
Yes, Judge. I'm prosecuting right now.
Say hi to the Detmers for me.
I will, Judge.
Okay, Attorney Gilbert Vasquez.
Well, good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm here on number 12 of your docket.
Okay.
We have tried to get a hold of Mr. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
That's okay. CR 20-03155-I, State of Texas versus Gerardo Cruz.
Your Honor, we have not been able to get a hold of him. I don't see him online. We have sent letters and calls, and nothing has come back to us, Your Honor.
Okay, were you retained or appointed?
I was appointed on this case, Your Honor.
Okay, do you want to stay on?
I can help the court, or if you'd like to take me off, that's fine too, Your Honor.
No, I mean, we can just leave you on to see where we get. If he's not on by the end of the docket, I'll have to take a nice eye out on him.
Yes, Your Honor. And if I may, Your Honor, I have a case in County Court 6, Your Honor.
That's fine.
And I have nothing else.
Okay, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
Likewise. Okay, Attorney Jose Osuna.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jose Osuna for the record. Your Honor, we have number 48, CR 20-0532I, State of Texas, Ricardo Villarreal. He's on the arraignment docket, but he's having an episode. I think it's like low blood sugar. I don't know. We would defer to the court's wisdom as to whether the court.
Okay, is this his first DWI?
Yes, Your Honor. It's not an alcohol offense. The suspected intoxicant is prescribed medication. If it's helpful, involuntary intoxication isn't recognized as a defense, but we think that we can use it in mitigation. Our plan, if he had been arraigned, was just to ask for a little bit of time, and we were going to ask for just an opportunity to offer some mitigating evidence for punishment purposes. But for now, I just don't want it to turn into an emergency.
I understand. Okay, what number again was that?
That was number 48.
48?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you just need a quick reset so we can arraign him at that time?
Yes, Your Honor, and prospectively plea him. I just need the state to give me his blood work, and we're going to gather some exhibits of our own.
Okay, I'll go ahead and give you time to do all that, and we'll come back on September 30th at 1:30.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Okay, is that all you have?
No, Your Honor, I'm going to stand by for the arraignment document.
Okay, thank you, appreciate it. Okay, Attorney Mauricio Martinez?
Judge, I've got an arraignment as well. I apologize. I've been hopping in and out because I got to be in a felony court, but I can wait until the court takes those up.
Okay, that's fine. Attorney Jeannie Holmes?
Yes, Your Honor. I had number 50 on your docket, Pedro Zamorano.
See. Okay, Mr. Zamorano made an appearance with Attorney Fernando Lopez. They're supposed to be filing their motion and notice of appearance.
Okay, I've had no contact with him. I did send him several letters, but no response. So at this time, I would be asking an oral motion to withdraw.
Okay, and that'll be granted.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have. My excuse?
Okay, you certainly may.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, any quick announcements before we get on to the plea docket and the arraignments? Okay, now counselors, if you can assist me, with those that I'm arraigning, your clients, are any of them Spanish speakers? If you have a client that is a Spanish speaker, please unmute yourself and let me know.
Your Honor, number 7 and number 3 are both Spanish speakers, Your Honor.
Okay, number 7 is Spanish. Number 3 is Spanish. Okay.
Your Honor, David Gorena, number 10, is also a Spanish speaker.
Okay, number 10 is Spanish. Okay.
Number 39, Your Honor, is also a Spanish.
Okay. Number 39 is Spanish. Okay.
Number 21, Your Honor, Dallas Gutierrez standing in for Jesus Villalobos, is a Spanish speaker.
Okay. Number 21, Spanish. Okay. Wait, what? You said 21?
Yes, Manuel Gaitan Rocha.
Okay. Just to let you know, there's another defense counsel that's there. So if you haven't filed your notice of appearance,
We filed a notice of appearance, Your Honor. I see that there's still, he's still listed on there, but Mr. Villalobos is listed as well.
Okay. That's so confusing. Okay. Anyone else?
Yes, Your Honor. There's Mr. Cantu. I don't know his number. I'm looking it up. As far as I know, his cause number. I don't know what number on your docket. My apologies.
What's the name, sir?
It's Ramon Maldonado Cantu, and he's a Spanish speaker, Judge. Number 4.
Oh, right in front. Okay, number 4. That didn't go far. Okay, and he's a Spanish speaker. Okay, anyone else?
Number 29, Judge.
Okay. Number 29, Spanish speaker. Okay. Anyone else?
Judge number 42, Judge,
Number 42
and
Okay.
33 as well, Judge.
and 33. Okay. Anyone else?
I apologize, Your Honor. Is the court taking up pleas or arraignments at this time?
No, well, both at the same time, because you know how the first part applies to everybody. And then I'll take up the pleas when we get to the other admonishments of the waiver of the trial by jury. And then, so once we get to the when we're finishing the arraignments, right before we start arraignments, I'm going to give certain instructions for everybody. Okay. And then
Yes,
I
sure.
know I have a lot of faith in y'all that you're going to be able to follow along.
Yes, sure.
Okay, Mr. Gorena?
Your Honor, I had a question. I had a case that was originally scheduled for this morning, but I was told that it was rescheduled till this afternoon because my client was rearrested and is in jail. So I don't know how if the court's aware of that, that he is in custody, and I don't know if you have jail docket as part of your.
I do. Do you know what number you were on the morning docket, or did we already set you into the afternoon?
I was told that it had been changed to the afternoon, so it might have been an add-on for the afternoon docket.
Okay, what's the cause number?
Defendant's name is Anthony Juarez. The cause number is CR 20-08425.
Anthony Juarez. And what is the charge?
The charge is assault, and I believe it was set for status.
He's number 54, Your Honor.
Okay. Deputy, do you have Anthony Juarez there?
Yes, Your Honor, he's coming.
Okay. Okay, sir, are you English speaking or Spanish speaking? Okay, CR 20-08425-I, State of Texas versus Anthony Juarez. Okay, and Mr. Guarena, what's the announcement on that case?
Your Honor, he was arrested approximately 2 days ago on some new offenses. So I'd like some time to wait until those cases are actually filed, if they're going to be filed, and discuss a possible disposition of all 3 charges at one time.
Okay, and how much time do you need, sir?
I'm thinking that they'll both be filed within the next 30 days, Judge, so maybe 30 to 45 days.
Okay. We can come back on September 30th at 1:30.
That's fine, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Juarez, you are excused. We'll see you back on September 30th at 1:30.
Your Honor.
Okay?
Your Honor, may I interrupt real quick? This is Jesse Contreras.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, we have an agreement, Judge Secretary and I. Judge Secretary have an echo.
Okay, and because
Yes, Can you hear me better, Judge?
Yes, I can. I already put them in. Okay, so you have an agreement for this afternoon at 4 o'clock?
We'll be submitting the interim agreement, Your Honor. I know that I'm going to be in federal court here in McAllen at 3:15, so I'm going to be there physically. But with permission from Judge Singletary, I'm announcing that we have an agreement, and we'll be submitting that interim agreement for your signature, Your Honor.
Okay.
And again, this announcement is with. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Judge.
That's fine. You can submit your agreement in the form of an order, have everyone sign off on it, including the attorneys, and I'll set a tickler for September the 3rd to make sure that it's turned in by that time, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. May I be excused, Your Honor?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Okay, any other Spanish speakers? Okay, any other Spanish speakers?
Your Honor, I have number 44. My client speaks a little of both, Judge. I just don't want to delay the court in any way. I don't know if the court can inquire as to whether he can proceed in English.
Sure.
We've communicated in both, but I'm not sure how he would like to proceed.
Okay, Jorge Luis Salinas. Can
Number
you hear me?
44.
Jorge, can you hear me? Is he on? Jorge Luis Salinas?
Yes,
Okay, sir, do you understand English or Spanish?
Spanish.
You want to be arraigned in Spanish?
Yes.
Okay. We'll do it in Spanish then, Miss Richardson, for him. Okay. Okay. Most of the docket this afternoon for arraignments is for DWI. So I need for you to listen very carefully. If it's respect to the DWI. So, before we move on, I believe Mr. Osorio, you were stepping in for Mr. Orozco?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call that because I understand that plea's not ready. It's CR 1909718-I, State of Texas versus Samuel Torres, and I did see Mr. Torres on. Mr. Torres, are you still on? Samuel Torres? Samuel Torres?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Mr. Osorio, that plea was not ready. Do you know how much time Mr. Orozco's needing?
He did not mention, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss. I'm just gonna give it as quick of a reset as I can. He is PTD eligible. I don't know if they're going to apply for that, but I need to know what they're gonna do, so I'll have them come back I'm gonna keep them on the plea docket, September 16th at 1:30.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Judge. I'll go
Mr.
ahead and
Osorio?
let Mr. Orozco know as well.
Okay, so he is excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, do you still have something else?
I do, Your Honor. I do believe that Mr. Orozco also had number 3 on the docket, and I have number 7, Judge.
Okay, so then we're still gonna do it. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
I'm excused, right, Judge?
Mr. Torres, yes, you are excused.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. One moment. Ms. Richardson was kicked out.
But she did send me a message through her Apple Watch that her phone overheated and she's outside. Oh,
I'm here, Judge. I just got the temperature lowered. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. All right.
This is why I don't
Okay.
log on with my phone.
Okay. I need for you to listen carefully, defendants. Okay, I'm getting a feedback from somewhere. I don't know. Okay. So for those of you that are being arraigned or have a plea, I need for you to listen carefully because there's going to be some questions that I'm going to ask you. Ms. Castañeda, can you please translate that for those Spanish speakers?
Para los que estamos aquí para un arraignment o un plea, necesito que escuchen porque va a haber unas preguntas que voy a hacer.
And I need for you to be paying attention because there are a lot of
Pongan atención.
Because there are a lot of you that are going to need the arraignment and or enter into a plea.
Porque hay muchos que van a entrar en un plea o los arraignments.
Okay. So we're gonna raise your right hand.
Levanten su mano derecha.
Do you swear that the testimony that you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I'm gonna listen for your name, okay? Evelyn Aguilar. Evelyn Aguilar. Evelyn Aguilar. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you need to pay attention now. I'm about to take a warrant out for your arrest. You understand? Listen. Did you hear? What is your response? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Eduardo Cardosa.
Yes, ma'am.
Dora Castillo. Dora Castillo.
Judge, I know she's on. She's been texting me.
Well, the thing is if they don't respond, I'm forced to keep on going. So Dora Elia Castillo. Miguel Ángel Serna.
Yes, ma'am. Can you call Security Council and tell her to unmute herself?
Leroy Coronado. Leroy Coronado. Leroy Coronado.
Yes.
You need to be faster and turn on your camera.
Sorry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not answer my questions when I call you, I'm going to assume you are not present. And I will issue an eyesight and a warrant for your arrest. You understand that?
Yes.
Daniel de la Garza.
Yes, Your Honor.
Orlando Esquivel. Orlando Esquivel. Orlando Esquivel. Eric Figueroa. Eric Figueroa. Eric Figueroa. Javier Flores. Javier Flores.
Yes, ma'am.
Vivian Garay. Garay. Vivian Garay.
Yes, Your Honor.
For David Gonzalez, scheduling him so they can do an ASI switch. Judge, I believe you're in and out. Judge, we can't hear you.
I can't hear you, ma'am. I can't hear nothing.
Judge, can't hear you.
Ma'am, can't hear you. No culpable.
Roel Josué Gonzalez.
Yes, ma'am.
Lori Lopez. Lori Lopez. Lori Lopez.
Judge, I don't know if you realize that there was a long period of time where nobody could hear you. So there may have been some names that have been missed.
Lower your hands, everyone. Hold on.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
I didn't hear my name called.
What's your name?
Okay. Manuel Munoz.
Normally, we do not do this at all. But I have a lot of arraignments, and I don't know why my internet is so unstable. Can you hear me right now?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Everyone mute yourselves.
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Castaneda, where are you? Wow.
Can they hear me?
Yes, I can. The only one I see moving right now is Okay, Mr. Salinas, I can see you. Okay, Miss Love, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I can't, everyone else is frozen on my screen for whatever reason and yours is not. So what I need to do is, I need a thumbs up from someone else if you can hear me.
Oh, okay, you hear me already.
Okay, got some thumbs up. Okay. This is highly unusual. I do not know what's going on and they have not been able to come and fix this. So this is what I'm going to do. Attorneys, defense counsel, those that are statutorily required for a mobile alcohol monitoring device, expect an order to be sent from my office to you. Those are for the DWIs that are greater than 0.15. Anything with an accident. The ones that I have on my docket right now are DWI seconds and DWIs with greater than 0.15. Those will be required to have a mobile alcohol monitoring device. They are to be obtained within 48 hours. Please have them submit the proof and I will allow you to do a waiver of arraignment with that proof. All waiver of arraignments with proof from today's docket must be submitted by August the 27th. And I'm giving more time than that, than I should, but August the 27th. That's the best I can do for arraignment.
Your Honor,
Please.
I'm sorry.
Go
My
ahead.
client is set for arraignment, but he's in jail. And he has a felony pending. Can we just reset his arraignment on his?
We're gonna
case?
have to do that administratively, Miss Love.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and Ms. Rivera took a note of that already.
And I'll just have my staff call you later on today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Judge,
May I be
Yes.
excused?
Hold on. If you have an arraignment, you and your client may be excused. Mr. Sahadi, what were you gonna say?
yes, Judge, just wanted a clarification on a couple of matters. One is, you mentioned a mobile device. Now, I know my client has a DWI second. He recently had an interlock installed in his vehicle. I want to make sure that's sufficient for the court.
That is sufficient. Everyone take note of this. That is sufficient. He still has to submit proof of it and attach it to the waiver.
Okay,
No
so-
defendant, in my opinion, should have a mobile and an interlock, just so y'all know, okay? So if he or she has an interlock, they don't need a mobile. If they have a mobile, they don't need an interlock. But I do
Okay.
need proof to be submitted to the attorney so they can attach it to the waiver of arraignment, okay?
Perfect, Judge. Thank
So
you.
those of you that are getting those devices, get them within 48 hours. I'm giving you all an opportunity to get this to me by August the 27th. This Christmas gift does not come often, folks, okay? So if you're an attorney with your client and you are here for an arraignment, you are dismissed. Please, the ones that are here for a plea, PLEA, please stay.
Your
Thank you,
Honor,
Judge.
what's our rescheduled date on the
You're gonna
arraignment?
have it, they're gonna put it on your waiver of arraignment,
Okay,
okay? You'll get it when you submit it.
thank you,
Thank you,
Judge.
Judge.
Thank you,
Okay,
Judge.
sorry, I apologize.
No worries, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all stay safe.
Judge, this is Officer Figueroa calling from the Charlie section. Ma'am, what was the name of the email to Attorney Patricia Love just reset?
We haven't given her a date yet, though.
Okay, but what was the name of the email, ma'am? So I can send them back to the staff.
That's a good question. Hold on.
I'm sorry, Judge. I
Judge, it's
couldn't-
Axel Puente. Ponte,
Oh, that's right. I knew it was like a Guns N' Roses name or something. Okay, Axel Puente.
Don't say Axel. Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay. So I don't have that many pleas, guys, so I can't have 3 screens of pleas. If you were only here for an arraignment, you are excused.
No se puede salir, sir. Pero
Your Honor, for
Judge.
clarification, As to arraignments on Class B DWIs, the court will also be taking up waivers.
You got me there. I'm not gonna have, I really would, I'm not gonna have a choice at this point. So I need to do a clarification. We're probably gonna be slammed with that question as well. But yeah, Class Bs, I'm gonna allow it for this purpose because of what's happening right now. I don't even know how much longer I'll be on here. We'll get it clarified. My staff's gonna have to work on it. We'll get it.
Judge, I'll send out a mass email for any clarifications. I'll copy paste all the emails that we had for this docket. That way, the attorneys can get in contact with me.
No, you heard because you all froze again on me.
Judge, I don't know if you heard, did you hear me?